If this video reaches 1,000 likes, we'll be giving away 2 FR t-shirts from the Moliminous store.
What's up guys, it's me, Faith from Moliminous, and welcome to another top 10 list. You guys know me. I love anime, but I don't have a lot of time to watch it. But I do keep tabs on a lot of the most popular ones, like Mob Psycho 101, One Punch Man, Kill la Kill, all those awesome shows that have come out in recent times. And amongst them all, I'm starting to notice a little bit of the trend here. A lot of these shows that are critically acclaimed, at least in the weeaboo and softcore anime watchers like me, they all have one thing in common. They all have an amazing kick-ass intro. They say you have about 15 seconds to capture an audience's attention. Well, these things certainly do. So join me as we count down the top 10 best anime intros. Keep in mind, this is my list, so of course I'm gonna leave a lot out of here. These aren't in any real particular order, but they're just awesome intros that I happen to enjoy and that my team happens to enjoy as well. Number 10. Okay. So this one is so westernized and so popular in Western culture that it isn't even really an anime at this point. I don't think most American citizens consider Pokemon to be an anime at this point. They think it's just a normal cartoon. Little do they know we tricked them into watching dank anime. Everyone pretty much knows the theme song in America. It's probably one of the biggest imports from Japan anime-wise. I'm struggling to find a show that can compare because even Dragon Ball Z doesn't have the worldwide appeal. Heck, just go outside and look at all the nerds that actually ventured outside of their house due to Pokemon Go. We even have presidential candidates making cringy comments about Pokemon Go.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
Number 9, Lucky Star. So this is an anime that I often call, and I'm sure I'm gonna get shit on from a lot of you more savant anime viewers, whatever that means, but I call this one like the Seinfeld of anime. It's a show that's about nothing, essentially, but just girls doing anime and cute things. I mean, it's hilarious and I like it. There's a lot of otaku humor in there, and some of the references I don't even actually get because I haven't fully watched shows like Initial D and all kinds of other animes that they do subtle parodies of. And sometimes those things go over my head, but when they do some baseline anime references like Bleach and Yuasha, Naruto, hey, I get that. Number 8. Cowboy Bebop. So this one is actually really iconic to me because it's one of the animes that I grew up watching on Toonami. This intro with the jazzy feel to it was amazing. I knew I was in for a great ride whenever I heard this coming on at like 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., whenever it was that I had to stay up to actually catch decent anime on Toonami.
I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Number 7. So this one isn't really an anime, but since it's like the only non-anime on the list, I'm gonna go ahead and just put it on here anyway. It's Teen Titans. Not Teen Titans Go, but Teen Titans. Do you remember the original Teen Titans on Cartoon Network? It had an amazing intro. The song was also great, and some fact that seems to be forgotten by a lot of people, Ami and Yumi, they actually had their own show as well, where they did their intro. But those two bandmates their voices are great. It's kind of weird that they're actually Japanese and they're doing an English cover of a song for an actual English comic book series that is animated in an anime-esque style. We're just breaking down all the barriers. Number 6, Air Gear. I don't know how many people actually know this one. This one was actually one that I don't think is as mainstream as a lot of the other ones, but I loved Air Gear. It reminded me of Jet Set Future Skating, and the intro song was amazing. It's definitely that high power, high octane kind of feel that I love to have.
Oh, time to break the chain, no pain, don't be afraid. But what a nice same old days, same old ways. But what it's okay, it's okay. Kawaki kita koke.
Number 5, Hunter x Hunter. So this one may never actually be completed, or at least it seems like it's never gonna be completed with how long it's taking to get to the next one. You know, your show is set in the water when your title is Hunter x Hunter 2011. We haven't had an episode since then, but the intro is amazing. And if you actually noticed, and you watch my other videos, you notice that it was probably on the top 10 or top 5 saddest songs in cartoons, but it's also got a very upbeat spirit to it. The action scenes that play during it are also amazing. The fight choreography in it just matches seamlessly with the music, and the feelings, especially if you know the characters and you know the story, are so expertly tied together with the music. Number 4. Another one that I grew up watching, Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell was my first taste of a really serious and gritty anime besides Cowboy Bebop. I watched shows like Inuyasha and Yu Yu Hakusho, but this one was a little bit different. It was a little bit more grounded in reality, while still being futuristic, something that I enjoyed. It also had a very unique sound to me at the time. It was some sort of techno and trance. There's a lot of shows that I skip the intro, even if I like it. But Ghost in the Shell is one that I get immersed in. The Major is such a dominating personality. She's always in control. Number 3, Kill la Kill. Okay, so Kill la Kill is obviously a newer anime. And maybe it's mainstream, maybe it's not. I'm not here to judge that. I'm here to judge the amazing kick-ass intro. Come on, everyone knows the Don't Lose Your Way. The song is iconic. Some people don't like the rap version, some people like it. Doesn't matter. Both versions to me are amazing, and I think both in their own rights are equally good at what they're trying to do.
Don't lose your way. Your mind free how to be as a one. Don't be afraid. Must be done. This is the way to be what's wrong. Have a my
Number 2, Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul is another anime I've been waiting for a while to have a season 2. It is great. The animation in this is amazing. The weird twist to it, which I'm not really gonna get into too much because I don't want to spoil it for you, is really great, and it's represented in the intro. The sadness while still being emotionally action-packed and charged. It's great. It's a weird combination of two contrasting emotions going on at the same time in the intro. There's a lot of people that I know who actually enjoy the song, whether it be the English version or the original version, who haven't actually seen the show. And that's a shame, but it is a great song and it's a great intro.
教えてよ教えてよその仕組みを僕の中に誰がいるの壊れたよこの世界で
And the number 1 spot goes to One Punch Man. This is literally a toss-up. Now, again, the ranks don't really mean that much. They're all extremely great in their own right. But the last 3 here were really hard for me to choose. One Punch Man's little intro thing where the guy screams one punch in English is so iconic that if you're trying to tell me, expect me to believe that you, as nerdy as you probably are, didn't scream one punch alongside with him, then you must be just crazy. One Punch Man's intro was so much fun. The power chords that were in it were amazing and to die for. It reminds me of stuff like Through the Fire and the Flames, like in Dragon Force's song. And I guess that's just kind of a thing that kids like, power chords. If you don't know anything about guitar, then I guess power chords are really fancy to you. And because I don't know much about guitar, they're really fancy to me. Well, that's gonna do it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your amazing choices that would have been on this list. What shows would you have put on this list? Let me know down below. Let's try to keep it civil. Keep in mind, if I didn't put your anime on here, that doesn't mean that I hate it. Doesn't mean that I hate you. It just means I have 10 spots, guys, and I can only choose 10 things. As always, guys, it's been Faith and Limits. Peace and limb out. Click subscribe to join the herd today if you haven't already. Like this video because I like your faces. And I'll see you guys in the next one.